It's automatic, it's on. I flip mattress, I'm grabbing the apparatus, keep squeezing it till it flatten your melon. A known felon, I'm weaving it through the traffic, connecting with drug addicts, embracing these thug habits. Look, at the end of the month was no food. Potato and egg tacos is how I made do. Free peanut butter and government cheese. My issue, my mama calling Deborah for help. Aunt Lou. 4 kids to adults, we here starving. My father got a job, he started then departed. My mama broken hearted, I'm looking at her nauseous. It's time to hustle regardless, I'm getting this party started. Like quarter piece in a brown paper bag in the bush, cross the street with the pistol close to hand. Pray to God when it's time to bust it don't jam. I sold my 7 grams, police came, I ran.
I'm the first gospel rapper. I'm the first apostle rapper. From my section, it's a lot of rappers. Respected cause I'm not an actor. Even though I changed, I didn't change up. Kept the same name from when I came up. RPH and we here now. The devil got so much to fear. Culture mechanic. I left the hood to fix all the problems inside of that advantage. Cause I'm from the hood and stuff get fixed from the inside. Inside, that's why Christ became a man. I'm in Christ. I let the old me die and became a man. Yeah, deal with men, but I war with demons. Reciprocate that before Jesus encounter changed all the morbid reasons. I was more of a heathen with a gorgeous heater. Miracles follow me now. So when I walk through the crowd, virtue was hard to be found. In me, they calling me now. When the devil show up, everybody know us. We the pull-up crew. RPH, scars and grace, and we about to change with the hood up too. Yeah. If you watch me live my life, it's like reading the word. Check me out, I got stripes in the streets in the church. I left the hood with some urban epistle. Urban epistle. I'm living the scripture, the word is official. Urban epistle. I left the hood with some but I came back with the word. I left the hood with a pistol, but I came back in a pistol.
I'm the rose from the concrete. I'm the diamond from the coal. I'm talking to y'all in depth. Stacked against the odds, my roots still crept. Grounded in the soil of the West. Love, loyalty, respect, mirrors pain, anger, death. These night terrors got me stressed. Seeing vivid thoughts of death and melting flesh. Turn them dark days to sunshine. My mind stay full grind. The whole city feeling the pressure. This is the war cry. War crimes, loaded 4-5s, holding on both sides. Let's ride, it's go time. Broke about the concrete. The same place the sinners and the cons meet and still shine. The diamond in the rough that make the world blind. Take mine, aim at my opposition and dream of my peace. To my demise, I'm gonna speak for the streets. My voice sink to the beat. My soul speak and I peak. You hear Long Beach.
Hey, yo. Hey, high facts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, shit, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
Say that, but I can't fake that. We ain't finna play that.
So you tryna play chess with the devil without the king, huh?
I love you enough to be giving you the straight facts. We ain't finna play that.
You might play it well, but the game don't love you.
I love you enough to be giving you the straight
I began
facts.
with the truth. Who stand and salute? Where the rules of the land, you either cuz or suwoo. Most watch too many movies. It's where they get their cue. Think they gotta take the bishop out. That's how you get the juice. That's cause they ain't met the king. My job's to introduce playing checkers. They think that chicken's how you get the coup. Like it's chess. These rooks telling lies in the booth. So they don't protect our queens. I gotta tell the truth. They focused on that gang war. I wreck mine, you bang yours, respect die. When different sets buy from the same store. Represent different sides and wind up on the same floor. When bullets fly, enemies lie side by side. That's a shame, Lord. They only coincide in peace at the cemetery. They couldn't say he loved beef in his obituary. So at the funeral, his family told a few lies. Placed him up in heaven cause he went to church a few times. It's sad. Cause when goons die, the saints cry. R.I.P. graffiti, they riding before the paint dry. The church pray before the cops come. And Satan playing evil games in your brain before the shots done. The streets living like Christ died, they never rise. When he said to tell us die, he didn't tell a lie. Man on the debt, God wanted to change that. So Christ paid double the price and bought change back. You can't change that.
Probably shouldn't say that, but I can't fake that. We ain't finna play
So
that.
you trying to play chess with the devil without the king,
I
huh?
love you enough to be giving you the straight facts.
Look, this was done by grinding. Plot my path in life, start climbing. I came from the bottom where the babies is dying, the mama's crying. Everybody can't make it, but they trying. All I see is RIPs on t-shirts in old English. Another young life gets extinguished, and what we do, pop champagne, reflect on the memories, pop another bottle with a hit.
Good day to duct tape and funnel some bricks through the tunnel with the bundles of chips. You can get the bundle package if you often and quick. Keep the cop off your tip, keep the spot off the grid. I'm finna hit, suppress it with a muzzle and tip. Henny guzzle it quick. I'm from a smuggling clique. We move bricks. Now estimate the number of chips. How much it costs for a hit? How much it costs to acquit? I remember Somerset used to be Compton Boulevard. BG's on the set for the new squad. By the way, since you dealing with the new squad, that means new law, new boss, new home.
Dreams will last forevermore.
But you ain't gotta die to go to heaven. Christ did it for you.
I wanna go to places where dreams will last forever.
You talking heaven.
Dreams will last forevermore.
In heaven's been on earth. Due to sin, it was hidden from you. I've been to more funerals than graduations. I'm from the streets where killers get the congratulations. Empty crack bags and bullet shells on the ground. Addicts and automatics, the nightmares all around. Rape victims impregnated by evil rapers. Every time she look at her kid, she can see his face. People need a break, so all they think is flee, escape. Drink and take drugs till they kneeling at the feet of Satan. But Christ died for it, body hung high for it. Arms spread wide, bled dry, Mary cried for him. He let his mother watch to show us who we love a lot. When he rose, heaven fell and landed on the juggernaut. He defeated what defeated man, but defeat was incomplete with the devil under the feet of a defeated man.
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Happy. What is this, Monday? It is Monday. Is it Monday or is it Tuesday? What is today's day? Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday, April 26th. I am so sorry, you guys. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, okay, live, people, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m., people. We do have a great one in line today. There has been a lot of great news out there, people. I will be broadcasting everything first to you guys. For those of you who are brand new and you guys do not know, my name is Robert Reese. This is Hot Facts, and I am your gig economy guy, okay? So every single day, Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, we go 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. Okay, so we do 1 hour. Sometimes it can go longer depending on how it is going in here. Okay, let me give you a rundown on how this channel is ran. What I do is I go out on the field and I go work on the field for practical, and then we come back here for news live and we go over everything we need to go over so that we can learn. So when I'm out there in the field, I am looking for everything pretty much to happen so I can have that as a training tool for people who may be watching. The more different scenarios I run into, the better it's going to help someone watching when it comes down time for them picking and choosing what they want to do for deliveries. I'm in one market, so everyone just remember you do have your own market, okay? Now, it's time to let you guys know about this Get Upside Challenge, people. For those of you who do not know, there is a Get Upside Challenge, and I'm going to have to change the name from Get Upside Challenge because Get Upside is taking out the get and just calling themselves Upside. So it will be the Upside Challenge. Whenever they change the name, I will change it here too. So people, what this is, the Get Upside app is an app that allows you to receive cash back on purchases, primarily on gas, but there's grocery stores and other food places there too that you can use. You can save up all the money you get, okay, and stack it up for as long as you want, and you can put it right back into your own wallet. You can throw it into gift cards. You can do anything you want to do. Now I'm going to show you exactly where I am now, because when they drop the ball on New Year, this is when I'm going to drop the ball for all of us. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am at right now. Let me see. I have four pending. The app, it does take 2 or 4 days. So I have 4 pending there, and I'm still stuck at $55.64, but that's going to jump up like another $3 right there, people. That is the Get Upside Challenge, people. So I challenge anyone out there to do that, see how much you can get back, and then share it with everyone, just like I am going to do. Now, we all did see up there the program basketball training. That was Christopher Johnson out of Arizona, Phoenix by way of Scottsdale area, people, that whole little area right there. We have the Bella Christian College, the Bella Vista College Preparatory Academy. So sorry, that is a long name for a school, but he is there, people. If you are looking for someone to help boys or girls, it does not matter what age. Check this out. And it did it to me again. So people, I got to let you see exactly what this dude is doing here. He has some great things with the kids. It does not matter if you are a boy or a girl, any age. If you're looking for your kid to actually play in the games and get to the level to where they can actually achieve a scholarship and maybe go beyond that, you need to holler at your boy, Christopher Johnson, people. That is the program basketball training. And I'm going to let you guys see a little bit of this right here, because this is absolutely awesome. Now look at these kids. You can tell some.
Check me out. 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 Check me out.
Take a look at that, people. Now, I'm telling you, you can just imagine your little kid out there doing those drills. You will be proud of your kid if they were doing those drills, because pretty much what that means, your kid has some skill and your kid will be in the game. So if you are looking to get your kid in the game, you need to go talk to Chris Johnson. That is the program basketball training. And that's for all of you guys who are in Arizona, the Phoenix, Scottsdale area. Okay, people, we got to get in here. I got to let you know about Gracie322 at gmail.com. People, she's the one that keeps me fly with my logo and all my gear. If you're looking for someone to help you with the logo, anything to help you get your brand up, you need to holler at GracieK322 at gmail.com, people. You may be looking for someone on Fiverr and you're having a hard time. There's a lot of people on there. She is on Fiverr. This is a personal reference from me to you by way of my brother, people. This is his girlfriend. This is an inside connection here. If you want to bypass the Fiverr route and get someone to help you with your logo, do a design and everything else, you go ahead and contact GracieK322 at gmail.com, people, and make sure you mention Hot Facts with Robert Reese sent you, okay? I guarantee, people, I guarantee she will take care of you. Guarantee, people. That's GracieK322 at gmail.com. I'm going to come on over here. We got some birthdays in the house, people. We do have some birthdays in the house. I want to give a special birthday shout out to the largest Los Angeles Kings fan since I've been a little kid. Colin Pone is a diehard Kings fan. Happy birthday, G. He's 40 years old today, people. We are all from the same class. We are all turning 40 this year. Happy birthday, Colin Pone. Happy birthday. And we got people in sports. I don't know if you guys saw Kevin Durant and Kyrie just go home crying. They got swept out the game. Right now, we have some better games this time going around on NBA TV. We have the Atlanta Hawks, and they are facing the Miami Heat. It's a 3-1 lead series for the Heat. This series is wrapped up also. Minnesota Timberwolves and the Memphis Grizzlies. This is a 2-2 series, game tied. They are going at it today, people, so they are fighting hard. If you have some time, go ahead and check that game out. And we also have another hard-fought battle with the Phoenix Suns and what are they? The Pelicans now? The Pelicans, the New Orleans Pelicans, people. This is a 2-2 series Western Conference game, and this is on TNT. So if you're done dashing and driving, you want to kick your feet up, you go ahead and check that out. But if you are a person and you know that people do like to order beer and other food during these games, it would be wise for you to get out there because you can receive extra tips, people. You can receive extra tips. I'm just letting you guys know about that right now. So just know when there are games going on, people, you can receive extra tips. All right, people. So now we're going to get in. We're going to get into this news. We're going to get into some news. Then we're going to get into some comments. Actually, let me say what's up to the board. We got Robert B. Drone in the house. What's up, Ayana's there. TFT just said he just got approved for Walmart Spark, people. Ooh, he's about to be getting it in. Get that grind in. Going to try that out tomorrow is what TFT says. Robert B. Drone also, people. Robert B. Drone is up right there. And what does Robert B. Drone say here? He says, what's up, Mr. Reese? I'll catch this live. Took my day off today. Got approved for Grubhub today. So I've got 2 apps now. See if I can make that money quicker. Let's go get it, people. That is from Robert B. Drone. So he added in Grubhub. I'm still waiting on my Grubhub to be added in. I'm so mad I have not. I'm gonna go ahead and try it again or just check up the double check. And we have TFT. He's in there with Walmart Spark, people. So these guys are looking to add into their arsenal to see what they can do. Yes. Let me see. And we got people. We got Roy Will Be Royce here. How you doing, Roy? Hey, man. Man, that tarantula you got right there, Miss Rodeo, she snatched those crickets up so fast, man. She snatched those things up so fast. I want to see it again, but you know you can't overfeed. But I was like a little kid. I want to see that thing get those chompers down and smack those things down. Actually, let's get into I'll get into the news right now, people. So we got some good news today. We have some really good, exciting news because I'm not the only person that goes out there and tries to do some delivering. And so we have some great news. We have some great New York State news on their whole get down on their hourly pay and everything. I'm getting it straight from the source itself. Okay, people. So we do have that news. We do have that news right here. We're gonna get into that. And let me see. Right now we got Ricardo Diaz. He says, I'm working my regular job in the mornings and doing both Uber and Grubhub in the afternoon. Yeah, boy, get that hustle on. Get that hustle on. Today, I know that Kim Side Money Plans has a live. So if you guys watch that, she gets her hustle on. Go ahead and watch that. But now, people, let's go ahead and get in to this news.
Gets to the spot first, doesn't give up the effort plays, is typically coming out the winner. But I'm going to say this, 42 to 15 in free throws. You can slice it any way you want to. In a playoff game that physical, that's amazing, okay? And coaches shouldn't have to come up to the microphone and feel like they're going to get their heads cut off for speaking the truth.
All right, now, people, I put that up there because he said it right there. He's a coach, so he has to speak for his team. And he doesn't feel like the coach has to get his head chopped off for speaking the truth. That's hot facts right there, people. The truth behind what you stand for. That's what it is. That's hot facts. That came from someone on national television right there. But this right here, that was smart right here. Now, this goes back, this next news clip. All right, someone was being a complete idiot. I'm going to just say it. We talked about this last week. Obviously, this driver did not catch what we spoke about. Check this out. All right, so it says that there's a driver, okay, delivery driver. He went inside of a place. He left his car running, people. When he came outside, people, his car was stolen. Delivery driver on the job, went inside, left his car on, came out, and they stole his car. They did find his car someplace, but they are still looking to see who actually did that, people. So if you are a person doing deliveries, take your keys out, turn your car off, and go inside. Your car will be stolen, people. It's not a very smart thing to do. That dude is probably mad. I know he had to pay some rent or some bills, people, and he can't drive. That's how he makes his money right there. So just be smart. Protect what you have to protect. Man. Now, I don't know if that was in Florida or not. I got to go back and check. But we got some news right here coming from your state, Ayana. Okay, people. So we have this is a DoorDash group in the state of Washington. It's a Facebook group, people. So this dasher went 1.5 miles for $5. Went to the door and they gave that dasher a $27 cash tip, people. So that dasher right there was putting in some good work, went in there. He went against the odds, took the trip, and got paid $27 cash tip on top of that $5, people. Okay, so people, that's $32 right there on taking a short order that was $5, people. That was done by a DoorDasher, and they shared that wealth right there. So people, it can be done. I'm just saying, people, just think about your opportunities out there. Now, here's what you really got to think about right now. Why do I still have sports up there? So sorry. This right here. So Pittsburgh, what they are doing right now is hilarious. And drivers, if you drive in Pittsburgh, you need to be very, 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 very wary on this. You could be costing yourself a lot of money. Okay, so what's going on in Pittsburgh? Now, you guys know how we have our parking meters. You can go up and put your coins in and park. What they're doing in Pittsburgh, they have designated areas now so that delivery drivers can park. You scan your QR code. You scan a QR code, and it goes to your phone. And once you pull in to the actual spot, it reads your license plate, and then it starts charging you there. Here's what I want people to know here. People, you are a courier. You can drive in all the loading and unloading zones of everyone else. You just have to have your vehicle marked like that. So just know that you don't have to park in the red. You can park in the loading and unloading zones because you are doing the exact same deliveries. You fall under the exact same thing. So if you can park in those places, please do. If you see a place across the street where there is no meter and you can do your thing, please go ahead and do that. Also, read every single sign at places where you go into, because sometimes at parking structures, they do have free parking for delivery drivers. Make sure you check all of that first, simply before you start throwing all this money into these meters that's going to start charging you just for having that spot right there. So if you think about it, if you use these spots to go pay every time you do a delivery, you're taking money out of your delivery just like that. So just don't go throw your money away into that. That's something that's set up for the city that they have, so the city can generate money off of you being an independent contractor. So just know, being a delivery person, you are a courier and you can park anywhere all couriers can park. Please look for loading and unloading zones when you come to large buildings or commercial buildings. Wherever you see the mailman go and park, you can park. UPS, FedEx, all these, Amazon Flex, you can park in the same exact spot. Start thinking about that before you just start throwing money out to the city, because the city is not going to give you that money back, okay? Just remember that right there, and that's the fact. Now, this right here came from a DoorDasher. Like me, I'm certified in CPR and pre-med. You have to get that stuff done when you do what I used to do. And you never really use that stuff. It never really happens, but it does every now and then. And here is a time where it happened, and the DoorDash driver actually came in handy. Check this out. Don't tell me you're going to do that crap to me too. Okay, let me remove you and add you back in. Gee whiz. They don't tell you that when you get these things, your file can only be loaded in for a certain amount of time before it's actually, before they start doing weird stuff to it. I got you right here though, people. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
50 balls.
Let's go right here.
Thank you for being here tonight, everybody. I'm Dan Jenig. The 19's Molly Levine joins us live now from Fairhaven with the story. Molly?
Well, Dan, it was back in February on a cold evening. This woman and her husband were coming back from a gathering with friends. They wanted Papagino's, their favorite pizza place. But when the delivery driver got there, she found the woman outside unconscious and bleeding from her head.
So I went outside because I didn't want to wake him when they came in.
Things took a turn for Karen while she was waiting for their pizza on West Island in Fairhaven.
And while I was standing there, my knee let go and my arm let go.
An old injury came calling.
I do remember falling, and I remember just seeing a lot of white in my face.
What they wanted was Papagino's. What they got was their guardian angel.
I was like, your wife is down at the bottom of the steps. She's bleeding really badly.
26-year-old Sophia Furtado from New Bedford isn't just any DoorDasher. She was the DoorDasher this family needed. She called 911, called for towels and a blanket, and implemented what she learned from school.
I'm holding her head, trying to hold C-spine because I knew she fell hard, so I didn't want her to, God forbid, later down the road be paralyzed.
Karen was hospitalized for 3 weeks with a traumatic brain injury. She has staples and stitches on her head, but EMTs say if Sophia hadn't did what she did when she did it, it would have been worse for Karen.
She was my guardian angel, and if I didn't have her, I'd probably be dead.
I actually wanted to be an EMT, but unfortunately, with kids and life took its own course, so I had to kind of make that sacrifice. So I have the background. I went through the whole schooling. I just needed to pass the test.
Karen tells me Sophia passed this test with flying colors.
I thank the Lord with Sophia for just having that ability to know how to respond.
Yesterday, Sophia was awarded for the heroic action. She got a plaque from Fairhaven Police, a pin from Karen and her family, and a scholarship from DoorDash.
They awarded me $1,000 to go to an EMT school. So hopefully later down the road, I'll be able to use that.
And Karen is willing to help Sophia every step of the way.
It wasn't like a one time I saved her life and never talked to her again.
I already talked to her today. I'm like, what do you want me to do? I will totally help you with everything.
A League City man.
All right. Now you guys hear that right there. Now the DoorDash driver went up there, not she went up there to do her thing. She saw something, she hopped in action. Now here's the thing, people. A lot of people talk trash about DoorDash now. DoorDash saw that one of their drivers stepped in there, helped save that lady's life, and they gave her $1,000 to go ahead and finish up and go take that test. Only thing with that, if you guys heard, she said, hopefully I can get down to that down the line. She is a driver. She does drive. She needs that $1,000 right now. She'll think about the EMT score later. But she did get $1,000 from DoorDash. She did a great thing. And as you heard, that customer has been calling her saying, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need? The service that driver gave was exceptional. No one else would have thought that would have happened, but just just stepping up and just saying, hey, I'm here and I'm about to serve you. That was a very great thing. So I wanted people to see that right there. Now this next one, we got Robert B. Drone people, talking about don't leave your cars on, people. They will take that. Ayana just said there's a DoorDash YouTuber who went down to Florida to deliver and left car running and car was stolen. That's why I asked. Okay. Yes, Robert B. Drone says that is nice, people. Now check this story out. Now you guys know that I have the Lone Ranger. He's always here to serve some food justice. Now he comes to serve that food justice. He had to come and talk right there. Now, people know that I do that, and the customers laugh when I come up, and it just breaks some things. Now, check this guy out. This guy is just like me. I need to go ahead and meet this guy. I just don't do one thing that this guy is doing, but check out the community love and support this guy is doing. And I know he's taking orders like me, and this guy is no clown. I will tell you that. Check this out.
And is changing the definition of superhero. He does, in fact, wear a costume while he's out delivering food.
Yeah, but he soon found out his costume had the power to do far more. Here's Zach Tawatari.
They say not all superheroes.
They don't all wear capes.
In the case of League City's Timothy Glover.
I'm a corporate trainer during the day.
But in a flash,
Dash Gordon, here he is.
The costume, it turns out, is actually his uniform.
I DoorDash.
Glover started door dashing after his wife had a health scare, in hopes of making money to pay for a much-needed vacation. Dash Gordon quickly became a hit.
They drive by, and to be honest with you, the reactions are, Dash, we love you. Dash, you're the man.
And a viral sighting sensation.
DoorDash. What's up, Dash? How are you? And it takes their mind off what's going on in this crazy time, in this world. Guess what? It's working.
But then Glover, who says he was fueled by his childhood spent in foster homes, began to think he could use his powers for something greater.
There was a couple single moms. They were reaching out asking for some help. I was like, you know what? I can do this. I can go into my neighborhood. I can get donations.
And he has hundreds of dollars worth so far. Now doing public appearances or just stopping by to brighten someone's day.
This is what I'm supposed to do.
The only currency accepted? Smiles. Now he and his wife are ready to take that vacation. And even though it's been a whirlwind,
I'm trying to move as fast as they want Dash to.
He has no plans of stopping.
I had no idea it would be so impactful, not only on the community, but how it's changed me as a person.
Zach Tawatari, KHOU 11 News.
All right, people. Did you just see that, people? Now, people, I am not alone out there, people. Did you see how he said it affects the community? Do you see how when he drives, the people know who he is? They say hi, they smile on everything. He knows the code. He knows how to make his day so smooth, people. He does the only thing I don't do is wear a costume. I have the alter ego, the Lone Ranger, people. He is here. He steps in whenever I might have doubts in myself. He checks me. He wants to make sure the service is going all the way through. That is a Dasher, people. These are people on DoorDash that I'm showing you. I'm showing you people. These people are on DoorDash, okay? The app that, they're on that crazy app, okay? They're saving lives. They're superheroes. They're doing a lot of stuff, people. I'm letting you know. If you think outside the box and just think about, the other things, you can be very successful, man. He's in the community. He is doing his thing. That lets me know that I'm never going to stop doing what I'm doing. I speak for people like him. He's like, I don't got to speak for him. He's like the person that I speak, and he is the mascot. He is going. That's my man right there. I'm going to see if I can actually get in contact with that guy. I'm going to try my hardest, and I guarantee that I'm going to try my hardest from that interview and try so I can sit down with the guy or put him on the little link here to see if he wants to talk about that, because that is some great stuff. But here is the big news. Okay, people. Jada Kansas says, yeah, most delivery drivers are careless, lack awareness. People leave their cars on and then are surprised when they get them jacked. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, this news that I'm bringing in right now, there's a lot of people who have been asking about the New York thing with all of what they're doing for drivers and what they're doing. They're pretty much doing what California has right now. They're going to call it something else, but I'm going to let you guys hear so that you guys can get all the answers for yourself. Because whenever someone doesn't know, it just doesn't. You got to hear it from the source here. Now, here is what's going on with New York, their hourly pay, and what they are doing for drivers. If you live in New York, you do not want to miss this. Now, if you live in like New Jersey or an area that's connected and you drive in a tri-state area, I do not know how this works. Maybe you should check that out. But listen to this right here.
Hall was held today to discuss a new law that will protect delivery drivers in New York City. News 12's Brittany Cadet is there, and she has the details for us now.
Community members and elected officials all gathered here today at City Hall to discuss a new law that went into place to protect delivery drivers here in New York City. Department of Consumer and Worker Protection Commissioner Vilda Vera Mayuga expressed the disadvantage delivery drivers face in New York City. She recently announced that as of April 22nd, delivery workers who deliver restaurant orders for third-party food delivery apps will get to choose how far they would like to travel, what routes they would like to take, receive a weekly paycheck, provided a free insulated delivery bag for after 6 deliveries, and the apps must be upfront about the pay the drivers will be receiving and the fees that will be deducted.
Last year and throughout the years, we had received many concerns, many questions, many complaints about no protections for these delivery workers. We know that particularly during the last 2 years of the pandemic, these have been essential workers. We know they will continue to be in making sure that as some of us pretty much by the comfort of our home, they really were exposing themselves out there and doing these deliveries of food for us. And we also have a minimum pay wage study that we're conducting right now, and that minimum pay will be effective in January of 2023.
We're told that this new law will only protect third-party delivery drivers and undocumented immigrants that drive for a food app. In Manhattan, I'm Brittany Cadet.
All right, people. So that right there should answer your New York questions. What they are doing right now, they are seeing on the hourly pay. So they're going to have hourly pay. It's going to be based on their active hours also. So once you hit accept, your active hours is going to start. Okay, people, they're giving them delivery bags after you complete 6 deliveries. Obviously, they want everyone to have that, people, but they can choose their mileage and everything else like that, people. They are getting a Prop 22. So they're going to get an hourly pay that calculates, and they're going to get that. They're getting all of this stuff right here, people. So this is what's happening in New York City. So New York, they are rolling in something similar to Prop 22. The only thing that I did not hear is a healthcare stipend. So they have every single thing else right there except the healthcare stipend. So New York, like I said before, I said this on the roundtable with Rideshare Rodeo. I said that because California has it, I said Florida, New York, places like this will go ahead and start rolling this out. So that is what they are doing. And as you see, they said for delivery drivers, it doesn't matter what app you are on, as long as you are a third-party delivery driver. That's what we have here in California. So in New York, they are still independent contractors, and they have it set the exact same way pretty much on how we have it here. They're going to test out the numbers because the cost of living in every other place is different. So they're going to calculate the numbers on what that state is going to do for each city as far as minimum wage per city. They have to go, as you see. They did not have to have anyone else fight because we did the fighting here in California. They said we do not want fighting to be done here. We see what we have to do. Let's go ahead and put this in place, and that is what they are doing. So now everyone in New York, you're going to be joining my club, and you are now going to be hated on because the city and the state is doing something to help drivers out to make sure that they get an hourly pay when they're out there doing it, because they have been called miserable human beings. And that's what states normally do so that customers and drivers can be on the same page. So New York, you have now joined California, and they did say it starts on January 1st of 2023. So what that means is, from now on, what they're doing, they have some things rolled out. They're going to be using all of this for analytical data, okay? And then they're going to, when January 23rd, when January 1st comes in on 2023, they're going to have enough data there so that they can know exactly what the minimum wage should be for the delivery driver when they're doing active hours. So as of right now, everyone in New York right now, you only got a little bit of time left. They've unrolled it now, but the full law, like people, it's a law. It's an effect. It is a law. Everyone in New York is going to be driving like me, and now you guys are going to be people that will now take some of the smaller orders because you're going to get paid that time. And if you really know the restaurants, this is when you'll learn all the restaurants better, because now you'll actually perfect your time management because you'll know how fast each and every restaurant is, and then you'll take some of these small orders because you'll be able to knock them out because you are getting an hourly pay on top of that now. And all you got to do is just keep doing your same grind and just really micro manage the restaurants that you're picking up from. That is it. Everything else, people, New York, you guys are joining California, and you guys are now going to be spoiled and get all the name calling just like this. So if you are someone in New York City right now that has been throwing out heat and rocks, man, you're in that glass house now, man. So I just want you to know that you are doing it. And people know the mega power states. We got New York, California, Texas is damn near its own country, so we don't know what they're going to do. But people, you're going to have Florida. And then as you watch sports, you know what the large markets are. The large markets are all going to be doing this. It started with us doing the fight, and it's going to go all the way down to the rest of you guys there, people. TFT says he also trained physical security expert. That stuff comes in handy. I'm telling you, people, you got to start using your skills when you do this job. You are your own boss, people. If you know karate or taekwondo, people, dare someone to come and jack you. It's not going to happen. Now, Jada Kansas says, he says, very cool, but drivers shouldn't rely on these concessions. Now, this is what I'm saying right there, Jada Kansas. Now, you will get there. There's no other way to look at it. You will get drivers who are going to be lazy and say, well, you know what? I'm just going to put these hours in, and then I'm just going to and then you'll get drivers who are really going to pick and choose so that they can maximize. Now, Matt Flex was on yesterday, and I want people to know about Matt Flex. Matt Flex works in an area like I used to work in downtown Long Beach, where when he said like 900 orders in like a month he's turned down, he's not lying about that. When you work in an area like that, downtown Long Beach or there in New Jersey, you really have the ability to not take orders because they come in so much. Like you have to turn your app off to not hear it buzz. It doesn't go off like one order every like 5 minutes. No, you're getting like, if you work in a call center, you're getting orders that fast. You're getting orders like every single minute. So when you work in a market that fast, you can go ahead and bypass your orders. I want people to understand that because his stance was you don't have to take the orders, but he works in a market to where he's going to get in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, he's probably going to get like 7-8 orders in 10 minutes. Okay, so then you have the ability. So I just want people to understand that people have different markets on what they are doing. But right now, people, New York, you guys are about to get a dose of this Prop 22. You guys are about to get a heavy dose of the Prop 22, and you guys are about to be some very, very, very happy drivers now. She says they are going to vote again for pay up policy Prop 22 here in Seattle on May 10th. The vote this month was 50-50. Now, that's how it was here in California. Like, we kept getting shut down, but, all it takes is just a little bit more people. Now, what this will do is Ayana, if that group that you're in on Facebook, let them know that this news is on Hot Facts so they can actually see that clip. Because what it'll do is it might get more people, more drivers there. Like, hey, man, New York's doing it too. So it'll get more people there to say, no, we're not gonna get left behind. We're gonna make this vote go in too. So people, this is where it comes in now. If you guys can go to your city council meetings, you can talk to the mayor and whoever's in charge there. That's when you can go ahead and get your voice out there. Start saying these things at some of these places so they can speed the process up in your market. There's markets that absolutely need this. Like yesterday, I made a comment about having one Chili's, a Dairy Queen, and Nearby Farms. Someone actually live in an area like that and that's your market that you have to deliver in. In areas like that, it would be way more beneficial if that state had something put in place for drivers, because the orders are going to come, and because of the distance they have to drive, they can't take them all. So this would absolutely help those drivers with absolutely getting the job done, and you can still get your tips while you are driving. Ricardo Diaz says, how can I get back? He says, how can I get back-to-back orders? What do you mean? How can you get back-to-back orders? You can get back-to-back orders, they just come, and it depends on your area, your market, and how busy it is. I get orders while I'm still driving up to a place, while I'm in a driveway, while I'm walking back to the car. I get orders like that. Sometimes they'll have the stacked order is what they call on DoorDash and other apps. I just call it a double order. They double meet me up. Sometimes it'll just be like that on the request that they send you. You have to look at the fine print when those come in. Now, what this will do in New York, the people that normally will turn down one of those double orders, they are now going to take that double order because now they see, well, shoot, they're giving me two and I'm getting paid for the whole time. So I might as well just take these two, because if you try to wait for one and then try to wait for another one to equal it, it's not going to happen. And here's what the apps do. And everyone knows this is what the apps do. When they give you a double order, they're not going to give you the full price for two separate ones. They're going to give you like 1.5. That's how they're going to still be able to make money as the company. You as a driver should understand that and know, well, I can make up the rest of that on the tip or even more. Okay, Jada Kansas says drivers should already know which restaurants pop out orders fast, every shopping center in their market, and what area the drop-offs are going to just by looking at the address on the map. That is very true. People, when you drive down the street, you got to look at all the street signs and everything. You as a delivery driver, there is no way for you to have the memory of a goldfish, to where you just don't remember at all. You should be able to know where you're picking up, the place, the staff, where you're going, how fast. You should know that. And this is why I tell people this: don't go off of everything that everyone else says when they say, oh, I hate this restaurant. Maybe it's because, they have some bad issues there, but just try it out yourself so you can get your own data. So when you're doing your own job, everyone needs to know all the data first. The Driven Dad says, good afternoon, my fair bait right there. People, if you don't know, the Driven Dad is throwing money in from that Tesla. People, go check out the Driven Dad's channel, people. He gets work done in this Tesla, people, and you would not believe how he gets it done. And he has stats for whoever wants to know how it works on a Tesla or a BMW. If you're trying to get all the stats and compare vehicles on which one of the elite vehicles works best for this, for all the gigs, you need to go watch his video right there. Jada Kansas says, sometimes I pick up 4 to 5 once and still get them dropped off in a reasonable amount of time. The most I've ever had to drop off at one time was 7, and it was all for medical prescriptions. But I got all 7 of those things dropped off within it was like an hour. It was like an hour and 15 minutes or so. I got them all dropped off. Everyone got their stuff, and it was good. Yes, people, and here's what the apps do when they know that, because it's analytical, okay, and there is data there. When they know that they send you stuff and you normally take things, sometimes they'll take you these, and then, man, you got it made right there. TFT says, I got a good deed today while dashing today. Saw an old lady off the side of the road, flat tire and out of gas. Took her to the gas station, bought her gas. Bought her a gas can and full of gas and changed her tire. Ooh, TFT. Ooh, Man, TFT, look, people, this is what I promote here, people, stuff like this. You got to do things that you normally don't do, people. And look, it's not that we don't try. I don't try to do what I do. I just do it. It's just principles that you live by. You go out there and just do it. 15 people passed by her and I couldn't stand it. See, what did Popeye say? I can't. What does Popeye say? I had enough and I can't stand enough. Pop the spinach. What's Popeye say? You know his line. The Driven Dad says, thanks for the shout out, bro. Anytime, man. Jada Kennedy said, damn, 7. Yes, Rite Aid, man. Drivers turn down the orders because they don't get tipped from the pharmacy orders. So the people's medication sits there, and the crazy thing about it is they need their medicine on time. That's why they're going and ordering it. And sometimes the people are outside and they give you a tip, but you got to do your thing. Robert B. Drone said, hey, buddy, just to let you know, Pedro is doing the same live and the same time that you are doing right one of the thing. I don't want to, you know what, Robert B. Drone, I don't have to rethink my my schedule and time. I knew he was going to do that, people. And I want you guys to know, I knew he was going to do that. Now, you know all the shots that he throws and he says he doesn't throw. After the live, I got from Pedro people, DoorDash Santiago. There's 3 messages here that I have not read. I got 4 more paragraphs. He wanted me to show him screenshots of me actually taking $3 orders. I don't know if we are right now. So he wanted me to show him screenshots of me taking $3 orders. He kept telling me stop clout chasing. And when I woke up this morning, I woke up to not my wife telling me good morning. Pedro had 4 paragraphs of text messages starting off with good morning and then kept going off and all this other stuff. These things will not be put out there because he doesn't want you guys to know that he's doing this. Look, all of this is gray. Look, all of this is gray. Look, all of this. Look, I have to respond back. All of this is Pedro here. Look, all of this is Pedro. That's all Pedro here. He said, this is my challenge to you. I don't see you put up many screenshots of your orders, only hear you saying the numbers. Show proof of you taking a $3 offer and then break it down. You see, he says, I show all my orders. He doesn't understand, people, that what I do, in order for me to be an online instructor and someone to teach, I have to take orders that people would not take and show you how you can get around those orders. That is the destination when you are teaching. But I take them because I know I'm good. Okay, so that's that there. So I woke up to a lot of stuff from Pedro. Yeah, people, and I just want to let people know that there is no hard feeling between me and the dude. He's taking it so personal. It's like politics. I just have to use the same analogy to him. I said, Pedro, you are Hogan, I'm Macho Man. This is good business. It just happened to work out that you're the one that does the opposite. He said, no, I'm not for the games, man. I grow my channel organically. He said, stop spreading misinformation. You're better than that. I'm not spreading misinformation. I'm putting exactly what you said. And I let him know this. I said, this ain't games. I mean what I say. I respect you enough to say that. I said, trust me, I do not hate you or anything like that. It's like discussing politics. I've let the man know, and I've sent in everything that he's wanted me to send in. Okay. And this is before he went to bed. He says, peace, bedtime for me. That's my point. Those are orders. He said, I take those low orders. I told him I take them without Prop 2022. And I wake up to Pedro, good morning. Now he wants to, I wake up to Pedro, good morning, and everything else. Look, more and more paragraphs of text messages, people. Now, this is what I've been trying to tell people. All right. It's not a competition here. I am teaching and I am educating people. When you get orders, you may be in a different market. You may live in a different place, and you may need to want to understand the scenario or situation that comes your way. If I purposely put myself in situations that someone else may go through, I am able to teach from that. So I am a teacher. If you read my about, it says that I am teaching and I am instructing. That's what I am doing. Now, I teach and I instruct because I am good at doing it. I am good at getting the extra tips, and I am good at going out there and just getting the work done. So that's what I want. That's what I want out there. So when people hear me speak, and if you twist up what I say and take it into all this negative stuff, you end up doing things like that. Now, you see all the comments are there. He's saying, stop spreading lies about me and everything else like that. That's what I'm trying to get out there, people. That's why I had to say something, because there's people that can't speak, and I'm the one that's going to speak. You saw the guy, the Dasher Gordon, out there dressed in a costume, bringing good community love, people saving lives. That's what I'm all about right there. And these people that are doing these things are not looking at customers and calling them, I didn't even want to go here today, but Robert B. Drone brought that up, and then boom, I have to just go ahead and read that. So that's what it is. And obviously, you guys, if you notice, when the live start going up, he stopped doing his live. He didn't stop, but it's Sunday Night Live. He start adding in, I'm eating lunch live. There's no why are you showing people that you're eating lunch live? No one cares if you're eating lunch live. You're eating lunch live. I'm going to eat lunch live and then try to see if we'll get some orders in, and then really don't get no orders in. Start doing random lives. Why are you doing random lives? I'm not doing a random live. I have a show. I have a brand that I am promoting and that I am growing and that I am putting out there. It has nothing to do with trying to do lives every day. I have a show. Like you have radio shows that go on certain times. I have a midday show. This is a show. We go over news, birthdays, politics. We go over educational things to help you gain money and grow so that you can get all the information in. I'm not here telling people just, hey, don't do this. No, this is educational, and this is a tool so people to go ahead and use. Trust me like this. If we were employees and we were not independent contractors, I guarantee I would be the person that they would send you to train in the class. You guys would have to come to me and train and pass the test that I hand you guys out and pass the test. I would be that guy. I would be the manager in charge of giving out the test. Okay, so since we don't have that, someone has to try to help drivers out there that actually want to do it the right way. So that's what I do. Now, there's no negative thing for anyone else out there. I can sit at the table and eat and play games and do everything with every content creator out there. Yes, I can. It's like politics though, but it's true. Like what I said, the other states are going to be rolling this stuff over so that drivers can actually start doing it the way that they need it to be done. If they're giving them an hourly pay, a lot of these orders will not be dropped and customers will be happy and more tips will be brought back into the economy for the drivers. So that is what is happening. Whoever does not understand that, you're stuck in your ways. And this is like when the business is taken over by new management and everybody else that don't like the management, they end up quitting within like 90 days. It's the exact same thing. You're either going to drive and adapt or you're going to walk yourself on out. TFT says, do your work the best of your ability and don't be afraid to ask for help. That is what it is right there, man. Now, he said, and I'm old school. He said, I'm as old as Robert, people. The way I was raised, you help people when you can, respect everyone, because unlike trust, respect is freely given, people. You got to know these things, people. You got to know these things. We got some hand praise up there, people. You have to know these things. So I just want everyone to know, okay? Now you guys really know in detail. I put it out there. And he was upset that I put it out there because no one knows about those things. But as they went out there, as you see, I went through the text messages. He woke me up to good morning. Normally, it's my wife doing that. It was Pedro. I was trying to take my kids to school. He woke me up. You know how much you have to type on the phone to type all those paragraphs in the text message? Man, we are grown men. Our thumbs are big. He must have been double typing and backspacing and trying to spell it all right. He probably did the talk to text, which I do, and that thing sucks. So he probably did it like 4 times and said, I cannot say that much. It messes it up. So he actually went and started really typing all of that stuff. Now I'm going to leave that there, people, because I have something that's brand new for everyone else out there, okay? Now, this is something that is, man. Told you that I have my business partner and my brother helps me with a lot of this stuff. Now, I told you guys about the hot cab, okay? I told you guys about the hot cab. We got that going on. It's the spin-off of the cash cab. That will be going on, people. For those of you who do not know, I will be interviewing rideshare drivers randomly, and they will not know. And once they know that they are participating, I will be giving them a cash tip at the end of the ride. Those episodes will be coming soon. Now, here is what is going to be going on here, people. Okay? We're going to be calling this Battle Facts, people. This is going to be called, okay, people, let me make the banner really quick. Okay, this is going to be called, people, Battle Facts, okay? What Battle Facts is right here, people. I'm going to do something, and it's going to be for every driver out there, okay? Every driver out there, okay? So there's going to be 3 winners, okay? The bottom 2 people will win some Hot Facts gear. You will win some Hot Facts gear. The second and third will win Hot Facts gear. And this is what I'm throwing out there to people right now, okay? So I'm going to put this out there. Where is my thing right here? We got the Cash App here, people, Hot Facts, and we got to get the GoFundMe there. Now, here's what it is. I'm going to set this thing up. Second and third place people get Hot Facts gear. The top person is going to win the cash, or I might do second place, get some cash and Hot Facts gear. The last person just gets some Hot Facts gear. Okay, we're going to do Battle Facts, a challenge. I'm going to pick a day, okay? All the money that is thrown into the Cash App or the GetFundMe for the time period that is there, whoever has the highest amount of money made for that day will win the cash. Second place will win some cash and some Hot Facts gear. Third place will win Hot Facts gear. The person that actually wins is going to win all the money that's thrown in the pot. Okay? Second place will win some. So that's going to be called, people, Battle Facts. Okay? Battle Facts. If anyone is interested in Battle Facts, people, just think of it like this. When you work at a place and you're playing the football squares and people spend like $10 on a square because you can actually win like $400. Okay, think of it like that, but it's not a square. You're putting money in. The money is going to sit there and add up. When the day drops for the Battle Fact, the person that makes the most money on that day is going to walk away with the money. Second place will win a little bit of that money, and third place will win Hot Facts gear. But second place will win a little bit of money and Hot Facts gear. Third place wins Hot Facts gear. First place, you're going home with the lump sum and some cash. Okay, people? That is called Battle Facts, people. Battle Facts. And what that is promoting people going out there and grinding it out, and the facts is in your battle. And to be qualified for that, you're going to have to send a screenshot of your earnings. Now, I do know that some people may work like the graveyard shift, or might get off at like midnight. So it'll be the following day. You can start sending them in, whatever your time zone is where you live, like 2 a.m. You can start sending them in, start sending your screenshots in of that exact thing, and we will go all the way from there. First place will win all pretty much 90% of the money. Second place will win the remainder of that and some Hot Facts gear. And the third place person will actually win Hot Facts gear, people. So to do that, people, okay, people, we have it's way up here again. We have the Cash App right here. It's Cash App, the Hot Facts there, people. You can throw in your bids there, and then people, you can actually go over to the GoFundMe here, and the GoFundMe is Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Now, it doesn't matter how much money you put in there. If you're throwing in like, $2, it doesn't matter what it is. I'll do it like this. I'll let the pot build up for one whole week, and then that following week, do it just how they do on football squares. It's going to build up all week, and then it's going to be on, and then boom, it goes from there. So anybody interested in that, let me know. Let me know if you are interested, people, in Battle Facts. That is something that I thought about doing, and I think that it actually makes this competition thing a whole lot fun, because then what it could be, we can battle other states. I can pick 5 guys from this state, go against 5 guys from that state, and whichever state wins the most of 5 people there, the money is going to split up there between the 5 people. Okay, this is battle facts. But people, this is going down. So if you are interested in battle facts, okay, if you are interested, people, in battle facts, just let me know, because battle facts is going to be going on. Let me hop back on some of this. Jada Kansas said, he said, yep, I get tips easy, but when doing 1099 before these platforms existed, I'm from the Craigslist gig days. Woo-wee, yeah, people. I was on Craigslist trying to get it in, people. And then he says, I'll abstain from that. I don't need it. Besides, only day I can spend a large amount of time on doing something like that on is Friday. That's what I'm saying, TTFT. I'll have to go ahead and, see what day will work out for everyone that wants to participate. And then we'll do it on those days. It'll be a way to spread a little bit of stuff out there. So if anybody else is interested, when I say Battle Facts is on, people, I'm gonna say Battle Facts is on, and then I'm gonna start showing the money in the counter on how much is in there. And if people are trying to get in there, you get on in. And in order to qualify, you got to show a screenshot of your earnings the following morning after all your money is in there. That is Battle Facts, people. Okay. So I'm going to be bringing that to the table. And there's also a few things that's going to be going on with Battle Facts that I'm not going to be getting into because they are the ideas from over here. And I don't want anyone to try to go ahead and get those. Now, I'm going to bounce back in. Now, normally the live show for lunchtime is done earlier, and the live show is on Sunday, people. But here's the thing. I started off this thing with 1 subscriber. And my very first live, I only had maybe 35 subscribers on my very first live, people. And guess what? It does not matter. Someone can go back and rewatch. So as long as you got your show going on and you're doing it, it's going to be great. Also, we're going to have an interview in here later on this week. A gentleman by the name of Stanley Tucker. I grew up with him. He is also a YouTuber. He is a boxing analysis YouTuber. So I'm going to be talking to him about content creation, how did he pick that, and how does he stay active and busy. And then because everyone that comes and gets interviewed here, people, they're going to be asked the questions, and they're going to have to answer them like a customer. So I will be asking him questions for a customer on what they expect from a driver when they do pull up to your door and everything else like that. So everyone else that gets interviewed on this channel, people, will answer driver questions, like if they've ever thought about driving, all of those things. But they're going to be answering from the customer side. We'll go over their chat channels and what they got going on, spread that positivity, and then ask them the questions that we all want to know. We want to get the answer from the customer. So that is what we will be doing, and it will be going on video live. They will be getting the link to join on in, and we will be doing it just like that, people. So that interview is going on later on this week. The name of his channel is called What's Good. Let me create a banner for this right here. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. What's Good Wood. Okay, so on YouTube, people, you go, it's called What's Good Wood. He is a boxing analyst and breaks down every fight. He's very, very good at it. He has 1.29 subscribers, 1.29K subscribers. He does his thing in every fight that goes out. If you watch all the analysts out there, he is top notch with his thing. So I will be bringing him in to go over content creation, everything else like that, because he is a content creator and a YouTuber also. We are not just gig tubers here. You can learn something from everyone's get down. You can learn something from their craft. So it's good to hear something from everyone because it is a hustle of his also. Okay, so we're going to learn from that, and then we're going to ask the questions that we want to hear answered from customers. Okay, we normally hear it from drivers, but people, we got to hear it from the horse's mouth themselves. So that is what we will be doing here, and I will be trying to get an interview every week so that we can have something new for us, so that we can ask questions to that person also, people. Now I'm going to get into this right here, people. And is it going to do that same crap to me again? See, man, I hate this thing, man. Sometimes the man just don't want you to grow, right? Sometimes the man just don't want you to grow. So I got something for the man. I'm going to just hop back in line. And this is what I do to people. You don't tip me, I'm going to keep coming back to your face. And I'm going to get something. What's going to happen? Okay? All right, now, people, the hot fact of the day, people. This is what I want you guys to know. There will be times out there, people, where you are pushed up against the wall. There will be times when you give up, you want to give up on yourself. There will be times when you're just like, man, I can't do this. Always think, people, always think there is something better out there, and all you got to do is push forward and get through the whole thing. Negativity can bring you down in more than one way, okay? The more positive you are, the less stress you bring onto yourself, what can actually help you with furthering your life, okay? Your life expectancy. Helping people out and doing good things brings joy. Sadness and anger and guilt will never be a part of any of that as long as you preach and breathe positivity. Now, I am human like everyone else. We all have road rage. We go through times where we just are not the people who we are. But when times do come out like that, here's a time where you got to say, hey, you know what? Let me just ease back and just buckle down a little bit. Let me just ease down and just buckle down a little bit, okay? Positivity is a thing. Think of something positive. Respect everybody else out there. And as long as good things are happening, can't nobody break us down, people. I want to thank all of you guys for watching, people. This has been Hot Facts with Robert Reese, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Catch you guys next week.